Good morning readers. I, Harish Budhu, warmly welcome you to my channel. Learn as much as possible from my handwritten articles. Open letter to His Lordship, Chief Justice, Ashraf Khan High, Supreme Court. Sixth and last part. This 20th of May 2020. Tomorrow's paper, letter to International Monetary Fund, World Bank, European Union. To save and liberate the judiciary. Destroy the small group of lawyers who have their own private militia groups and political ties. Your Lordship. 1. Today's letter is the last part of the series. Welcome. True, we can write many more. But we have to stop here. And that mainly because we have a backlog to clear. Of course, we will voice our feelings and views, should the necessity arise. 2. But for now, we are happy that many of our friends, from the legal profession, want to buy Sankita Ahua's 2 books. Sometime last year, we had requested the Indian High Commission to donate the latest books on the Indian judicial system to the government of Mauritius. They did not. 3. And that is the reason why we had reproduced the front and back pages yesterday. Just imagine. The Public Interest Litigation Act is in operation since year 1979. We have explained some of the revolutionary measures and their wonders, in the last 5 articles. Mauritius is lagging behind for some 40 years now. We have got a lot of catching up to do. The 6 open letters have but set off the alarm. 4. We now briefly summarize the views expressed in the last 5 open letters. They are not picked in any order of chronology or priority. A.1. There are more than 550,000 cases, which have not been completed or deliberately hidden in the darkest drawers or simply lost, in our police stations or in other police departments. Some are pending for as many as 9 years. Many witnesses are dead or are seriously ill. Victims of road accidents are the worst affected. It is no better in the courts of law. Cases are lying dormant for as many as 10 years. And that whilst many of the main witnesses have passed away. 1 example. In the Satya Bharath Kolahal vs Sanrood Jugnath Pays land prescription plus 18-year-long case, this is what happened. Kolahal plus his attorney, Patrice Lages plus his 2 witnesses, Mrs. Oakambit and Mr. Ramamdi plus the wrongdoer, Anirudh's client, Nunku, were all dead. Only Jugnath was alive to settle the case. 2. To be noted. Jugnath police had arrested and jailed Kolahal, his attorney and his 2 witnesses. I did not get any help from the then mercenary press or the then government-controlled Bar Council, to save Satya Bharath Kolahal and others. 3. What to do now? Set up a committee to report to your Lordship. The situation was one and the same in the Indian state of Bihar, some 15 years ago. Fast-track courts of law were set up. A great many magistrates were recruited and trained. The judiciary and the police had to work in close collaboration, and that, whilst respecting the separation of powers, most of the organ stables were cleaned up within 3 years. And the Bihar judicial system became a frame of reference in India. I do not know what the situation is today. 4. And just en passant. The fast-track courts had to deal with each and every case within 2 years. Disciplinary and legal actions were taken against all corrupt lawyers, police, court and government officials, magistrates, politicians, etc. All unexplained wealth was confiscated and utilized to build roads, schools, hospitals, libraries, etc. 5. So, let us summarize. Train many magistrates. Set up some 10 fast-track courts. Start the process, with the mantra, justice delayed is justice denied. The victims are poor people. B.2. A small group of lawyers and attorneys are behind the delays, notorious for their skilled delaying tactics, at the level of both the police and the courts of law. Some of them are the most corrupt and the richest of the country. 1. They have only one agenda, that of fleecing their clients, with dozens of postponements. The last Paul Lam Shang Lin Commission on Drugs and the Hector 2I our inquiring officers hardly scratch the surface. Deal firmly with them. And believe you me, corruption will be reduced by more than 75%. However, it takes guts. A few have their own private militia groups and have political connections in high places. They are all taking the police and the judiciary for a ride, and the population for a bunch of fools. I stress on the two words small groups. Small but big at oiling the wheels of corruption and the drug industry. 2. The Indian proverb puts it so well. The one who has the stick controls the buffalo. Simply put, the Chief Justice who manages to control the small but powerful group of the lawyers making hay at our courts of law, will make history. He will be the redeemer, so to speak. C.3. The public interest litigation measures have proved their worth in India in the course of the last 4 decades. It is time to introduce them in our judicial system. All the last 5 papers are proof positive. D.4. Thank goodness, since the Anirudh Jugnauth, Victor Glover, year 1967 mercenary press, Raj. The judiciary has not witnessed the following shameful practices. A Chief Justice often drunk and disorderly plus judges fighting among themselves plus magistrates serving food as kitchen banderies at the wedding of the Prime Minister's son plus a Chief Justice acting as best man of the Prime Minister's son plus a Chief Justice himself hearing a case where the plaintiff was his own father and his lawyer his own son plus and what not. All said, we know that such horrors will not happen under you. Best wishes. Liberate the judiciary. Keep reading, keep learning. Like and subscribe for more thrilling articles. Thank you for watching.